everybody, it's your boy Mr. Boomer back at you here again with another discussion video. And yeah, as the title pretty much reads, I have pretty much just exhausted myself right now trying to make part 8 of my Super Mario 3D World 100% playthrough. Goodness sakes, I had to think real hard there just to freaking say it because of how exhausted I am, man. And pretty much what happened is that yeah, I was pretty much trying to make an intro for that part specifically because, you know, it's the last world that we have to get through inside the game. So I was thinking, you know what, it deserves a very good intro, honestly. Talking about how World 7, you know, is pretty much not as bad as World 8. Like, World 8 is pretty much hell. Like, if anyone who has played Mario 3D World and tried to 100% it, you know that playing World 8's levels are absolutely horrendous, since the platforming is pretty much just pretty AIDS there, and the game is just tossing everything at you, and getting the stars inside that world is absolutely hell as well, since there's some side-scrolling levels inside that world, which means that not only do you have to freaking pace yourself with the level, but you have to get the star coin before it disappears off screen, man. And since the game puts them in a lot of dick locations where you literally have to wait for the screen, you literally have to react the moment that it's on screen to get it before it freaking disappears off the stage, it just pisses you off, honestly. And I was pretty much just gonna make an intro to reflect all of that, right? Perfectly, in one whole setting, without editing it. Like, it's all gonna be raw commentary. And let's just say it did not work out, man. Several times that I've tried, like, recording that whole intro, just talking about it, I just kept stumbling on my words. I could not cohesively talk about it in a very constructive manner. I could not, like, remember most of the actual words that I was going to say inside that intro. And worst of all, like, whenever I'd actually play through the level, I run into issues where it's like I say something wrong inside my commentary and I just fucking smack my head. I just go like, God damn it, man, why the hell did I say that? I had it all perfectly thought out inside my head and I just can't follow the goddamn script. What is wrong with me? Why am I freaking making content? And it got to a point where it's like, yeah, right now I pretty much am just in the point where I'm just about like ready to give up on that intro and just say, fuck it. I'm gonna just go straight into the whole episode, just vibing and chilling, because honestly it's like, oh man, it's been annoying freaking doing this shit, but I didn't do that yet. Right now I'm just like postponing like actually making that episode a little bit. I was planning on uploading it, like scheduling it for Thursday obviously, but you know, having it ready by Tuesday. But since, you know, it's Wednesday now, since it's midnight, I was like, yeah, you know what, we'll just freaking do it in the morning or in the afternoon tomorrow. And it just annoys me, honestly, because I honestly hate when, I'm pretty sure you guys already experienced this, but I honestly hate whenever you have something so perfect, so good, thought out inside of your head, and then you really just cannot replicate it inside of reality. Like, you try several times to pretty much just replicate that idea that you had in your head, that perfect idea, that perfect thought, and it just doesn't come out perfect. So then it just makes everything that you probably thought of in your head just look stupid. It's good to think in your head, but it's terrible to do in reality. But I know that's not true, because I know that I could have done that intro, but doing it has made me realize that, yeah, I don't think my mind, anyway, is built for freaking remembering that long script of an intro that I pretty much made for myself. And I have no one to blame. I did this to myself, right? Like, I kind of exhausted myself. I could have just raw dogged it, made some mistakes here and there, but then picked up on my commentary later on in the video. But I just wanted it to be perfect for some reason, you know? Have less stutters, have less mess ups, kind of just show off that my commentary is pretty good, but you can't win them all. But pretty much moral of the story, guys, from doing all that, do not be like me, man. Because if you guys don't know, I'm a perfectionist. whenever I see something has like no perfection inside of it, like any of my works, I always try and fix it. And I end up digging myself inside this weird loop where even if something is not bad, like it's serviceable or it's great, I always have this unnecessary need to try and change it to make it better. And oftentimes when I try and fix it or correct it, it ends up getting worse and worse and worse to the point where I just start hating my project. And it gets to the point where I just literally just start like thinking less of myself. Like, that's pretty much a lesson that I learned, honestly. Whatever craft you guys do, whatever goal you set for yourself, whatever project you work on, don't try and be perfect with it, honestly. Because it's okay to be good with it and make sure it's serviceable, right? Like, some people may not like your craft, like there might be a bit of imperfections inside of it that might draw some people away from it. But there can also be value inside of your craft that maybe you may not even see, that other people can see, you know? I mean, it's happened before, right? What some people think is trash, some other people think is actually good. What some works that people think is bad, some other people think it's actually good. I mean, that's how it works inside of life. One man's trash is another man's treasure. What some people find ugly, others may find absolutely golden. I was honestly surprised when, my videos, like I would go back to my videos and watch all of them. Like I would think the commentary's bad, but then I watched them and it sounds way more fine than I remembered, honestly. And that's something I kind of had to accept, right? Like, not everything that I make is going to be perfect, and not everything that anyone makes is going to be perfect. Sometimes you can really only do what you can in order to make the thing that you want. And if you focus too much on just trying to be perfect, you'll never end up making the piece that you actually want. You're just going to be stuck in this endless loop of just trying to make sure that everything's perfect, and there will never be an end to it. So pretty much moral of the story, guys, just, try not to be perfect all the time. Because the reality is that no one's perfect. Sorry for my freaking pretty ranted commentary. I don't know if my commentary is ranted. Dude, that's another thing too. I had to restart pretty much all this whole entire discussion video several times as well, man. If you need more evidence of my perfectionist thing, I had to restart this several times, just freaking trying to talk perfectly here about this whole entire subject. And I'm trying really hard to not try and stray away from it, because this is something that kind of needed to be said. Honestly, I need to get this off my chest, and I'm probably gonna try and focus on making part 8 for tomorrow. Honestly, I was planning on streaming on Wednesday, tomorrow, Crash Bandicoot possibly, since that's the one that was voted the most. But honestly, I might push it to Sunday, because my voice, I'm losing it a little bit. My mouth, it just feels a little bit sore from talking too much, from all those repeats on that one part of the playthrough, man. And honestly, I don't want to overburn myself out of content, honestly, by doing this. So that's pretty much kind of God damn, man, what the hell is wrong with me? Sorry, I'm just that exhausted, honestly. God damn. But that's pretty much kind of what I wanted to say, honestly, guys. Stay true to yourself, stay pure. Hopefully whatever you make, you can make it. Hopefully whatever you do, you can do it. Don't try and freaking overcompensate yourself for doing stuff that you cannot do, and don't view yourself lesser just because you can't do something, alright? We all have our strengths and weaknesses. It's good to acknowledge them, and it's way better to actually be yourself than to be something that you're honestly not. So take care. I should have part 8 uploaded on Thursday. I'm gonna still try and go through the process of finishing it, whether I have the intro or not, and hopefully you guys enjoy. As for the whole streaming thing, I'm not really entirely sure when I'll stream again. I was planning on having this video uploaded by Tuesday, like today, so that way on Wednesday I can dedicate the rest of that day to just kind of streaming Crash Bandicoot, get that out of the way, so that way you guys have more content to watch. But unfortunately, I might have to postpone it a bit just to finish the video. So I'm most likely gonna try and stream again on Sunday, if anything. that's usually the time I try and stream anyway. So yeah, just be on the lookout for that. I'll let you guys know exactly what time I am going to be streaming again. It may be later or earlier, but we'll have to see. So yeah, stay tuned for that. But anyway, guys, peace out. Goddamn, oh god, I gotta freaking I'm gonna freaking get some good shot right now, man. Oh my god.